So last weekend, my buddy Dave had his bachelor party. We're not exactly the Vegas and strippers kind of crew, think more pizza, Mario Kart, and arguing about whether Die Hard is a Christmas movie. The most dangerous thing in our group chat was the suggestion to try Dave's brother's homebrewed kombucha. But then, someone decided we needed action. That's when Dave's cousin Steve showed up with a mysterious duffel bag and a glint in his eye that said, "I have learned nothing from my previous mistakes." Steve unzipped the bag to reveal an inflatable sumo wrestling suit. You know, the kind you see at carnivals where two people bounce off each other like deranged airbags. The sight alone was enough to make us forget about the kombucha entirely. Steve, ever the showman, declared, "Let's have a tournament." So, we cleared the living room, moved the coffee table, and plugged in the pump. I volunteered to go first, mostly because I thought the suit would hide my dad bod better than any shirt in my closet. Now, if you've never inflated one of these things indoors, let me paint a picture. Imagine a leaf blower mated with a whoopee cushion, and you're the baby. The suit began to fill, and so did the room, with the unmistakable sound of plastic stretching and the growing fear that the ceiling fan was about to become an unwilling participant. By the time I was fully inflated, I could barely squeeze through the doorway, and the only way I could see was by tilting my head back and praying my neck wouldn't cramp. Every step was like trying to moonwalk in a bounce house filled with marshmallows. That's when the real chaos started. The air pump, which was propped between two couch cushions, vibrated itself off the couch, yanked the extension cord, and took out a lamp. In my panic to help, I spun around and sumo shoved Dave into the snack table, launching a bowl of chips into orbit. Steve tried to intervene but tripped over the pump cord, and we all ended up in a giant, giggling heap. The night concluded with Dave's fiancée FaceTiming in to see if we'd kept him in one piece, only to find us in full sumo regalia, buried under a pile of snacks and broken lamp bits. Turns out, inflating a sumo suit indoors is a real blowout event.